Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll do the part 2. In that we'll see exercise 3.2. Here it says find the following products. So you can see it's not just multiplication with the decimal point. So what we have to do here, whenever you have such type of decimal problems here and you have to multiply it, so just look at the numbers here. So 7 5s are 35. So you'll write your 35. And this is 0.7 means the decimal. You have to see, you will go this way. So that is after decimal, there is only one number. So what you will go from here backwards, and after this one, you are going to put a from the right to the left, and then you're going to put a decimal over here. So the answer is going to be 3.5. Now first for this one, 13 into 2.5. So what will, again now here, first thing, you don't have to look for the decimal when you look at the number. So you are going to multiply 13 into 25. So that is going to be 325. So again, what will you do? You are going to go backwards, and after that, after one number is a decimal. So for here also, after one number will be a decimal. That is going to be 32.5. Same here. This is going to be, when you multiply these two numbers, that is going to be 422.85. Sorry, 422.25. So after two numbers, two numbers is a decimal. So after two numbers, we will put a decimal. So 422.5. Now here the same, when you multiply here. So after two numbers is decimal. So you are going to put after two numbers a decimal. So what you are going to do, this totally you are going to multiply without a decimal first, and then put a decimal number. Now for this one, what will you do? Because that is 0 point, you will take this 253 multiplied by 72. So that is going to be 18216. So now what will you do? You will go backwards here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. After 4 number is a decimal, so you will go here 1, 2, 3, 4 and put a decimal point over here. So 1.8216. Again here, forget about the decimal. 25 into 10, you know that is 250. You will write here 250. So after one number, you will go backwards and put a decimal over here. So according to whichever you feel easy, this is one of the way to put a decimal point, how to go from right to the left. So the answer is going to be 25.0, means that is going to be 25. Here again, without a decimal, means it is going to be 3570. So after two numbers is a decimal, so it is going to be 35.70, means that will be 35.7. Same here. So that is going to be 371, and this will be 0. So we are going to put here one decimal over here. So that is going to be 0.0, means that is going to be here 6371. Again here you will write here 2397 and two zeros. So we have after three numbers is a decimal. So 1, 2 and 3. So decimal point will be here. So 239.7, because usually we don't write these zeros. Whatever after zeros we don't write. Same here, 156100. So after one number is a decimal, so that is going to be 15610. Here same, after these zeros we are going to add two zeros here after writing this number. So now we will see after two numbers is a decimal. So after two here decimal, so that is going to be 0.00, means 5708. Same here, when you multiply this one, that is going to be 5000. So after two numbers decimal, means here after two numbers that will be 50.00, means that is going to be 50. Here you will write 2502 and 1, 2, 3 zeros. Same here, what was it? And you will go backwards by 2. So that will be going to be 25020. This is the answer. Same here, you're going to multiply this and this one. So 53000. So here what we can see here, 53000 after multiplying this one. But here we have to write the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you will go backwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the point is after 5 will be a decimal, so that will be 0.53000. So 0.53000 means that is the after zeros are not counted, so we can also write this one as 0.53. Here will be 8 nines are 72. So you will write a 72. So here one decimal after one number is a decimal. After one number means 1 plus 1, that is going to be 2. So after 2 and then a decimal point. Here will be, that is going to be 100. So after this one and this one, there is a decimal. So 1, 2, that will be 1.00 means that is going to be 1. Again here, this is, sorry, only we are going to look at the, not the zeros. So 4 was a 16. So decimal point means 1, 2, and then there is a decimal. After here, there is one number, there is a decimal. This 2 plus 1, that is going to be 3. So 1, 2. There is no third number, so we'll put here 0 and then a decimal point. So 1, 2, 3. So this number you are going to multiply, not consider the 0, that is going to be 1845. So 1845. So here what you'll do 1, 2, after that is a decimal, and here 1. So 2 plus 1 means 3. 1, 2, 3, and then a decimal point here. For this one overall we are going to multiply, that will be this all numbers, means here 1, after one number is a decimal. After here 2 numbers there is a decimal. So that is going to be 539, that is go 5390.539. You are going to multiply this 411025. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4 numbers is a decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is actually here the point is not seen. So here, so that is going to be 852. So 852. So how many numbers are here? 1, 2, 3, and then a decimal, and here one number and a decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And the fourth number we are going to write here 0.0. So that is going to be 0.80852. You are going to multiply this number, that is going to be 2844. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 4, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a decimal. So we are going to put 4 zeros here because we have just your 4 numbers. So additional 4 by putting the 0. So this is the answer. So this should be clearly 0 point. Find the following products. So what will you do? This into multiply this into this, that is going to be 64. So 1, 2, and then a decimal here 1, and here is 1. So 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then point. Hope this is clear now. Same here. You can do this one. Same here. Which numbers are you going to multiply? These numbers which I am doing here. And then accordingly count the number of decimals. Here again, what are you going to take? This number, and this number. This only 5. You are going to multiply this all, not the zeros. And then accordingly, you are going to count the decimals after 4 is others. So here, you don't count after 0. So that is going to be 0.14. Find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle of side 3.8 centimeters. So because this is a equilateral triangle and perimeter means sum of all sides. So you're going to add this and this and this one. So that is going to be 3s. So 3 into the side is given as 3.8. When you multiply this one, that is going to be 114. So after one number, there is a decimal. So that will be 11.4 centimeter. A car covers a distance of 19.5 kilometer in 1 liter of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 20 liters of petrol? So this is a word problem. So we have to write this way. Distance traveling 1 liter of petrol. That is 19.5 kilometers. So distance traveling 20 liters of petrol. So this below this liters, there should be liters. So when this is so, we don't know how much is that. That should be cross multiplied. So when you cross multiply, these are wherever we get the two numbers. So this and this number. So that should be in the numerator. And 1 liter means this is divided by 1. So usually we don't write 1. So that will be 19.5 into 20. So here that is going to be 390 kilometer. Find the area of a rectangle whose length is 6.5 centimeter and breadth is 4.5 centimeter. Length of rectangle, that is 6.7, breadth 4.5. So area of rectangle means length into breadth. So you are going to multiply this length is here 6.7 into 4.5. So this, when you multiply, that is going to be 3015. So 1 plus 1, that is going to be 2. So 1, 2, and then a point. So 30.15 centimeter, because this is the area. So you are going to write a centimeter square and not centimeter. For perimeter, you will just write centimeter. Find the area of a square having each side of length 2.5 centimeters. So area of a square, that is the S square, or you can write S into S. So here it is given 2.5 because square has all the sides equal. So 2.5 into 2.5, 25, 25 is a 625. So 1 plus 1, that is going to be 1, 2, and then a point. 6.25 area, that will be centimeter square. Same here, this is 3.4, but this is in mm. So you're going to multiply twice, that will be 11.56 mm square. Same here. So for this one, what will you do? First, you will write here 5 as a 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4, this is the decimal, so that will be 1, 2, and you will put your 2 zeros and then a point. So 0.0025. That is meter square. The cost of 1 meter of ribbon is rupees 18.75. What is the cost of 7.5 meters of ribbon? So here, cost of 1 meter of ribbon, that is rupees 18.75. Cost of 7.5, because this is meter, so this should be below that. That will be, you're going to cross multiply 7.5. That will be 18.75 into 7.5. When you multiply this, you get 140,625. But you have 1, 2, and 3. So you 1, 2, and 3, there are decimal. Find the cost of 10.5 kilogram apples. If the cost of 1 kg apple is rupees 64.50. So cost of 1 kg apple is, that is 64.50. So cost of 10.5 kg apples, that is going to be 64.50 into 10.5. So that is going to be 677.25. You don't get the apples so cheap. That is, nobody will give you 164.50. But since it is mentioned here, 64.50, let us write the same. But nowadays, we don't get apple at such a cheap rate. Find the area of a rectangular field whose length and breadth are 18.5 meter and 15.25 meter. So length of a rectangular field is 18.5 meter and the breadth of a rectangular field is 15.25 meter. So the area rectangular field, that is going to be length into breadth. So you are going to multiply 18.5 into 15.25. So how many is here? You will get here 1, 2, 8, 2, 1, 2, 5. So 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3, and put a decimal over here. So that is going to be 282.125 meters square, because this is the area. So that should be in meters. So by this one, we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of other parts. Thank you.